Hello, people of the internet, and welcome to the first ever episode of What's a Podcast, where um, I see no reason to keep you waiting, so let's get right into it. Part 1. How this should work. Alright, time for the first piece of actual content for my podcast. In this segment, I'll be talking about how I want this and my other podcasts to work. First things first, script writing. I'll be writing using Google Docs and occasionally using the Notes app on my phone when I think of something on the go. The writing will mainly be flow of consciousness related to a few things I'm thinking of. Episodes will begin with an opener and a few topics. For this episode, that's how I want to run my podcasts. In the middle, as you'll see in a few minutes, I'll talk about my day or maybe some other project I'm working on. Finally, I'll end with suggestions from you and a closer to recap what I've talked about. Think about it like a TLDR for each episode. Next things next, let's talk about the schedule. I would love to be able to upload every day, but alas, my poor human soul must rest and work and procrastinate and procrastinate and procrastinate. That is to say, I'm weak and I'll probably upload weekly. Of course, that's only your part of the schedule. On my end, and I'm saying this so you can hold me accountable, I will be trying to make some progress writing the script every day, around 6 p.m. usually. Once I finish, I will set the episode aside so I can make a little bit of a buffer so I don't fall so far behind. Of course, I'm not sure when exactly I want to publish each episode, but I will likely publish once a week on the same day. Last things last, how will I record? I will be using my headset microphone, which is why the audio quality is so awful. I'll likely record a bit after making some progress in the afternoon. Well, that's it for this segment. Now on to the daily chat. Part 2. The daily chat. Now we're in the part of the podcast where I monologue about my traumatic backstory and how it had inspired me to create this evilinator. Not a lot has really been happening. I started summer school this week, I guess. And that's about it for anything important. And by been, I do mean I watched one video and just didn't do anything, but I have been learning the ukulele and I can play 3 chords. C major, F major, and G major. That's just enough to play You Are My Sunshine. Now, I am pretty disappointed at the length of this episode so far. Right now, it's only like 3 minutes? How the frick do people get them to be like an hour, though? Like, what, dude? Are you okay? But, I'd say that's probably about it for anything interesting that's happened recently. I mean, it did rain heavily, and I'm not a super good driver, but yeah, you know, que sera, sera, what will be, will be. Is that the end of this segment? Yeah, probably. I'm bad at improvising. Part 3. User recommendations. I'm waiting. Well, that just about wraps it up for today. See you all next time. Or would it be hear you all? But you're hearing me. Whatever. Peace, love ya, and